Hello, and today's verse of the day is Philippians 4 and 6 and Philippians 4 and 13. And it says, Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by word, by prayer, and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. I don't have my glasses on, and I want to read it verbatim. So let me say that again. Philippians 4 and 6. Be anxious for nothing, but in everything by prayer and supplication with thanksgiving, let your requests be made known to God. And then in Philippians 4 and 13, it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And see, that's my focus. Today I woke up and what was on my spirit was, and still is actually, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's powerful. That is a law. That is a spoken law. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me because I can. The word says I can, and because the word says I can, I can. Because it says here, be anxious for nothing, meaning why are you worried? Don't worry. You already have the power in you, and that power is the Holy Spirit. That power is the only dunamis power on this earth. That is God. Remember when Jesus died on the cross? There was a brutal exchange that took place. And he died for everything, not some things, everything. And he placed the position of man back on top and the enemy under our feet. So when it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, when he left the earth, he left us with the Holy Spirit. That's the only true power on this earth. So again, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. I can do all things. Anything that I want, I can do. If I want to be president of the United States, guess what? I can. If I want to own a Fortune 500 company, I can. If I want to be the best mother ever or the best dad ever, guess what? I can. How? By prayer. And what is prayer? Prayer is a spoken word, speaking back to God the words that's here in this Bible. That's what prayer is, speaking back to God so that the angels can move out on what you said. Remember what I just said, that Jesus died, putting the enemy under your feet and you back in position of authority and dominion. Remember in Genesis 1, it says, have dominion. God gave a clear command. He put in position, in place man. And that still stands to this day. God said, my word that goes out will not come back to me void. So listen, God said that you are to have dominion, multiply, subdue anything that tries to come up against you. Everything's supposed to be under your feet. Everything, every animal and everything, but not another human. So we don't war against flesh and blood. We don't fight against our brothers and sisters in the flesh. No, we're fighting a spirit that wants to take man out. I say it over and over again. It's not your next door neighbor. It's not anyone that you encounter in the supermarket. No, it's not a family member. No. What it is a spirit. But you know better because you're a believer and you spend time in the Word. And because you spend time in the Word, you know that you think beyond the flesh, that you see that spirit. So when you speak to that person, you speak to that person in love. You speak to them in love, but you set the tone, you set the stage, and everything lines up when your feet hit the environment. When your feet hit the land, everything lines up. Why? Because it knows authority. All of creation is groaning and travailing, waiting for man to step into his position. And once you step into your position, all of creation around you lines up. So again, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Why? Because when I step on the scene, any and everything that I need to carry out this mission and mandate for my life, for me to be successful, for my family to be successful, and generations to come to be successful, I can make that happen with Christ, with God, with the Holy Spirit in me. And that should be your mantra. That should be what you speak to yourself out loud every day. Boom, boom. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So read Philippians 4:13 and 4:6. Remember, be anxious for nothing. Speak what you want and watch dunamis power in you, the power that worketh in you. Create the environment that you just spoke. All power is in you. Why settle for no when yes is available? Bye-bye.